second. Let me take care of it. So, these Texas Dems blow my mind. So, they claim that they're fighting for democracy, right? They up and left their state. They didn't stay there and fight. They left. They went to Illinois. They went to New York. They went to California. They chose 3 of the top. Hey, Captain, welcome. 3 of the top gerrymandered states in the nation to go to and say, we hate gerrymandering. It's like, what the hell is wrong with these people? If you hate gerrymandering, you stay in your state and you fight for it to end from within your state. You don't run to another state and say, oh, that's the #1 gerrymandered state in the nation, like Illinois, and say, we hate gerrymandering. Gerrymandering is bad. Then don't go to the #1 gerrymandered state in the nation to make your peace. You know, and another thing is you can't stand and fight if you run. They left their own state. You can't make this stuff up. They literally left their own state and went to another state to say, we're standing here fighting for you. Well, then why did you run from your state, right? Because if you are going to stand and fight, you stand where you're at. And another thing is, I know a few Texans. Having cousins that live in Oklahoma, I know Texans. Texans do not run from a fight. They do not run from a fight. Okay? And something that they're not pointing out, is that, yes, they redistricted and the Democrats lost 5 seats, but 4 of those they gave to Latinos. Hey, Franco. Israel and Palestine is not the focus of today's stream. But they gave 4 of those new seats to Latinos. They gave the Latino people, and the Democrats stand that voice because that's our seat. Well, that seat doesn't belong to the person in the seat. It belongs to the people. It belongs to the people. It doesn't belong to the person holding the seat. Because just because you're holding the seat doesn't make it your seat. And the people, if new people move in that don't represent the way you think, then you're going to lose that seat to the new people. Does that make sense? And I really support this. Democrats are losing seats, but because they're giving other minorities a voice. That they redistricted now have a Latino representation. That's huge. Giving Latinos a voice is huge. And the fact that the Democrats are coming out and saying, no, that's our seat, you don't deserve to have it, that's also huge. That shows you how much out of touch they are. Does that make sense? Am I making sense, Captain? Because, you know, when new people move in to a district, those new people deserve to have a voice. And just because there's now more Latinos in that district than there are blacks doesn't mean that the redistricting is anti-black. It means that new people moved in with that get a new voice. And I'm happy when any minority gets to have a voice, because this country was not built on my way or the highway. It was built on giving other people a voice. We have freedom of speech. And as far as I know, no other country in the world has a First Amendment right. No other country. Think about that for a minute. We are the only country in the whole world that has a constitutional amendment that says you have a right to speak up. Now, others may disagree with your voice, and they may speak up also, but you both have the constitutional right to speak up. Hello. Welcome. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about the buildup of Russian troops near Poland. I have a very dear friend that lives in Poland that let me know some stuff that's going on there, and we need to talk about it. We really need to talk about it, because even though Putin is going to meet with Trump to supposedly end the Ukraine war, he's building up troops elsewhere to continue his war machine. And I'm going to talk about everything that I know tomorrow. I've learned quite a lot. And I like to share my thoughts and opinions, but also let others say, hey, I found out this. What do you think about this? So we have a conversation. Because we need to spread thoughts, and we need to share good thoughts. Yeah, Turkmenistan. Hey, stars. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff tomorrow that I've learned. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Bulgaria, Poland, and there's others. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. Hey, from North Korea, huh? I didn't know North Korea had Wi-Fi. We're at in North Korea. Oh, okay, Pyongyang. All right, so that's what I have to talk to you about today. Welcome to the new people that's, if you have subscribed, take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Much to talk about tomorrow about Putin's new war machine. It's going to be very interesting. So we will talk tomorrow. Take care. Bye for now.